What's going on, guys? This morning, really just fighting the trend, really doing some bad things. And I wish I had something. I wish I had an excuse. I honestly wish I had an excuse, like my internet stopped working or there was something weird happened. I wish it was a broker issue, but there was no issues today. It was literally just me, FOMO, fighting the trend, being stupid, trying to make a trade here on VKTX. You'll see it all go down live, but this is probably one of my worst losers to date. It kind of is what it is. I want you guys to see that, even when you have a plan, even when you're trading, thinking that you have a plan, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much I don't know. I really don't know what the moral of the story is other than, don't fight the trend. Don't try to be a hero. Don't do what I did. Just don't do what I did and you'll be okay. If you would have not done what I did today, you would have made $1,000 instead of losing close to $2,000. So really, that's the moral of the story. Don't do what I do in this video, and you'll see it all live. You'll see the epic fail of the day. Here we go. Let's get into it. Let's do it. I'm ready. VKTX pushing back up there to the 670s. Are we going to get that spike up there to 670s? Come on. Jump in here at 661. A little early. I'm going to have some more shares to go a little higher. I'd like to see this pull down there below 640 or 6. Put an order out there at 673. See if I can get filled on this. All right, so now I got 2,000 shares there at 670. Got another 500 there at 681. That's pretty much all my fill there. First to pull back down here, find some resistance there, 680s. Come on, baby. Wait for that $7 area to hold it down. Jumping out there, just breaking through that $7 area here. So there it is, down $785 there on VKTX. Whew. I'm playing with fire here, jumping back in one more time on this last push, see if we can't pull back below $7 here. Just break back down there, get down to this low 690s. Try to get covered here at 698 just to lock in 200. There we go. I'll help out a little bit with the red there. Only down $565 now. We also got U1 making some crazy moves here. This thing is all over the place. U1 about to get halted on the way down here. So I think really with VKTX, my issue this morning was I had that 670 area in mind. I was thinking, okay, I'm going to short there at 670, thinking we're going to find some resistance there. But you can see this was just a really kind of strong move here, back up to that resistance there at 722. So really, I think this wasn't really what I needed. I needed more of the parabolic, straight up kind of move. We were up $100 on this first entry here, and that ended up adding another there at 670. And you can see it jumped, just, had that strength. So I think a lot of the shorts that were shorting there ended up, getting squeezed out as well. Try to get filled here, 1,000 shares there at 699. So getting filled there, 720. I'm thinking this is going to pull back, right? It's going to pull back. At the previous resistance there, 635 area, 735 area. All right, 775 is my last stop there on this thing. Looking for this to pull back down there to 720s. Trying to get out for a little bit lower. But it is showing strength here. Oh, yeah. Getting out of it. I'm over it. Oh, God. $1,800. $1,800. Boom! $1,800. That's awesome. Now let's just look at it. Just going. Just on a tear right now. Ugh. $790, $795. Good thing I got out when I did, huh? Wow. Well, I'm definitely done for the day now. Oh. So what's funny is earlier I actually thought about buying this dip here, and then I told myself that I shouldn't buy the dip. I should short it, which was a terrible idea, terrible plan actually. So you can see, I mean, just getting smacked today. I mean, I think the big issue today was, there wasn't a lot of opportunity, and I really just screwed up. I went hard trying to force these trades. This is clearly a long opportunity, not a short. So you live and you learn, really. And I mean, I'm hoping that I learned something today, but not really the video that I wanted to make today. And I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really excited about making this video today, or really didn't want to make this video. $1,800 loss. So you can see what happens. I mean, really, I should have gotten out way sooner here. When this broke above that 722, I should have just gotten out right then and there. But I was just kind of being stubborn and being greedy, and you can see what happens. When you're stubborn, when you're greedy, this is what happens. Remember this, people. Remember, when you're an idiot, when you do stupid things, this is what happens. And I did something stupid today. Did something really stupid. I sized up against the trend. I was sizing up into the trend. Really, there's just no reason to do what I did today. Oh, man. Wow. Look at VKTX now, up there to 940. I got out there at 774, hoping for, a pullback. But look at this thing. There's just been no pullback. Talk about going the wrong way here. Wow. Really amazing move seeing this, VKTX. I lost, $1,800 on this trade. But the same part, I lost $200. I lost $1,800 on this trade. But this could have been, a $3,000 or $4,000 loss, and that could have really, kind of ruined me. I mean, not that it would have ruined me. I would have still been fine, but that could have really been, just nasty. So that's another reason I tell people you have to be able to cut your losers. I definitely held my loser way too long. I should have cut out way earlier than 775. I mean, that was a 75, cent move. I mean, that's just I can't do that. You cannot be doing it like that. I can't be trading like that. And, really, I hope what I'm learning, really what I hope this comes down to, what I learn here is, if I'm going to have a strategy, if I'm going to be trying to trade, that first small pullback at open, looking for an opportunity, looking for momentum, then that's what I have to look for. I can't go and be like, oh, there's no stocks today that are working for my strategy, so I'm going to go change it up, and I'm going to go short this stock because that's the only real opportunity that I see. So I can't, I really cannot be thinking like that. I mean, VKTX, this would have been a beautiful buy opportunity, seeing this get above the VWAP, coming back down there, holding the EMAs, showing support there at the $7 area. I mean, that was really the opportunity here. This is where I should have jumped in at long. I talked about it to myself, not that I was actually considering going long here, but then I told myself, nah, I'm going to go short because I'm not going to change it up. I'm not going to change my bias. But I should have changed my bias on this. I'm not saying that this first trade was good or bad. Obviously, it wasn't a good trade. But this trade, really, this was just god-awful. This was terrible in every single way. And I really should have just been able to identify that everything was lining up here. You got the VWAP, got the 9 EMA, the 20 EMA, got the trend. Everything is so perfect. There's every single buy opportunity. Every buy opportunity was there. Every single buy opportunity, every single one was there, guys. And look what I did. I ended up shorting into that breakout, which was terrible. So that's really what it comes down to. You have to be able to identify opportunities even in the moment. I was emotional. I had the emotion because I had just lost on this stock. I had FOMO. I was like, no, I can't lose. I want to make money. I got to make a video where I make money. I can't have a red day. No red days. So really, that's, the emotion kicked in there, and I fought everything that I should know. I just threw everything out the window. I took all my experience, all the rules, everything. I took the book and just threw it out the window. It just went out the window. And yeah, I pretty much, I lit it on fire, and then I threw it out the window, and then I ran outside and stomped on it a couple times just to make sure that the rules were broken that hard. So really, that's what it was. Yeah, I mean, oh gosh. So I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm regretful. I've got all these emotions. Obviously, it's just in the moment. You gotta be able to perform. Really, that's what it comes down to. Every single day, back on the computer, trading. And, you might have one green day. It's like, oh, I had a great green day yesterday. I made $400, $500 today. It's awesome. You can't go into the next trading day thinking, well, I had a good day yesterday, so I'll just relax today. I'll just do something stupid. You have to perform constantly when you're trading like this. When you're trading like I do, a lot of people kind of hate on the way I trade, stuff like that. These scalping trades, but it works. It works when it works. It works when it doesn't work. When you break the rules, this is what happens. You cannot break the rules like this when you're kind of trading this strategy or trading this scalping strategy. And that's really just, how it comes down to. And that's really just what it comes down to. You have to be able to perform. And today I did not perform. And, I got sloppy. I broke the rules, broke every rule there was, basically. If there was a rule for day trading, I broke it. And that's what it comes down to. You can't break the rules. You cannot break the rules. I'm looking at this now. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but looking at this now, it's like, what was I doing? What was I thinking? So bad. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of frustrating. It's frustrating to see the opportunity. I mean, this would have been a $2,000, $3,000 trade if I would have just bought in here at 7 and held for that push to 8. So there it is. I'm admitting it. I'm admitting I was wrong. I broke the rules. I don't think there's a problem with my strategy. I don't think the strategy is bad. This wasn't my strategy. This isn't part of the strategy. This is not even what I should be doing. So I can't, hate on my strategy because this is not actually a strategy. This is just full on gambling. This is full on bad trading. This is everything that you should not be doing. And I did it again today. I did it again. The FOMO was real. The funny thing is this morning when there was no opportunities, when nothing was really happening, I was telling myself, well, maybe there won't be a trade today. Maybe I'll just walk away with no trades. That's fine. I'm totally fine with it. And then I was like, oh no, maybe I'll go short VKTX. That's a great idea. Great idea, Patrick. So really, I have to be able to not trade. That's what I think it comes down to. I have to be able to, if the opportunities aren't there, if the setups don't happen, I can't force it. I can't go looking for a trade that's not part of my strategy. And this was not a part of my strategy. So that's what it really comes down to. I screwed up big time, boys, and it's part of it. We're gonna live to fight another day kind of setup. And yeah, there it is. I'll be back tomorrow, Friday. We're gonna come back. We're gonna follow the strategy, follow the rules, Patrick. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold. We're gonna battle. This thing, VKTX, is probably gonna pull back at some point. It's probably gonna, by the end of the day, it'll probably be back to my entry. It'll probably be back down to $7 with my luck. But hindsight's 20/20. Hindsight is 20/20. Hopefully you guys enjoy seeing my losers, seeing me break down and seeing me break all the rules so you guys can see. And, you don't have to go do what I did. You don't have to go break the rules to experience this. You can experience it by watching these videos. And now if you break the rules, this is what happens. This is what